Oh, okay. What are you?
Nerevar reborn,
God.
incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
Okay, so that was a lot louder than everything else around it. Sorry about that. How does this compare to this? It doesn't. Okay. Don't really need that. So we've just got a constant 5 points to personality and speechcraft. Is that Hortled? Welcome, Incarnate. I am Hortled. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I died 400 years ago in the last days of turmoil and unrest after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer, and though I was marked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine, my bones won't complain. Darkness is on the land and only you can bring light. What did I just get given? Steel chin plate of the Aegis. An undead shield. The other thing it gave me. It had to have been this, which I don't care about. A book. Never mind, gave me a book. What book did you give me? Ah. And alteration skill from it. Ad break is coming up, and I need a bathroom break anyway, so I will be right back. And we're back. Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing, but the foolish Altmer has names for and reverse this nothing. That is because they are lazy slaves. Indeed, from the sermons, stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, he wanted to last. This was the demon Anui El, who made friends, and they called themselves the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Aedra the false gods, that is, illusion. So Sithis begat Lorkhan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorkhan, unstable mutant. Lorkhan had found the Aedric weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorkhan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorkhan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed, for all the world, like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Anui El in the Eight Givers, as a friend. Go unto the Shamat Dagoth, or as a friend. E Hermamora, Altadun Padom, Likan I. Okay. Thank you for the stat boosting book. I'm guessing you also have things to tell me. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Kanun Shodala. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. So they give me an axe and some boots. Thank you for the shoes I'm not allowed to wear. I was in Ashkan. I led my people against the Akaviri while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them, like Khajiit. I quested deep into the strongholds in Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood, They did not heed the counsel of the women, and, to my shame, I craved glory, but never saw my enemies. My axe and boot are yours, with my blessing. So the axe is speed and endurance when used. I'm not allowed to wear them though. And where's your axe? That's your axe. Damn. Okay, it's a glass axe. Ah, these are ghosts of those bodies. Okay. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Idrenik Nerathon. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. Lockpick and probe. Okay. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate, and behind the scenes I helped us demoralize, then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine of Dagath until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I doubt a fool trying to loot ruined Kogarun. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. Is loud? Is that your complaint? Stick it at about there. See how that does. 1, 2... Yeah? Who have I not talked to? This one then? Welcome, Incarnate, Moon and Star Reborn. Hortator Navarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned. Redeemer of the False Gods. I am Peakstar. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask, and I shall answer, if wisdom guides me. Okay, we have a whole bunch of things to click through here. You bear the Moon and Star, the ring of Nerevar. None may deny you are Nerevar Reborn, the prophesied Incarnate. The Temple will know you as an enemy. Ordinators will mark you for death, and the tribunal faithful of the 3 great houses will hate and fear you. Doubters of the tribes will test your strength and doubt your honor. You'll be known. You must prepare and be ready. You must go before the counselors of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the counselors of the great houses can name you Hortator. We do not know the settled people of the great houses, and cannot offer you counsel. You must satisfy the auctions of the waste people, and you must go before the auctions of the waste people and satisfy them, for only the auctions of the 4 tribes can name you Nerevarine. Speak first with Sulmatula the Urshilaku and with wise woman Nibani Mesa for all the Ashlanders. They are the wisest in the lore of the Incarnate, and you have already shown Sulmatul proof of your worth. I am a failed Incarnate. So are all these who remain here with me in the Cavern of the Incarnate. I survived the Blight, but I fell in battle with an Ash Vampire. I could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the great houses. They would not have accepted me as Hortator. Take these few poor things, they are of no use to me. So travel-stained pants and an embroidered belt. I meant to click the Tribe Unmourned, though. Pity Dagoth and the 6th house. All they do, all they are, is foul and evil. But they began in brightness and honor, and the cause of their fall was their loyal service to you, Lord Nerevar. You told Lord Dagoth to guard the profane tools beneath Red Mountain, and thus he was tempted. He did your bidding when he tried to keep these tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you, who betrayed him, and the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him, and stole the profane tools for their own use. Kalganok, the high priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to steal the power of the gods. Nerevar fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy, but Dagath took these tools to make himself a god, and the tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Though the tribunal sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt desires that moved Dagath. So we've got false gods. The Tribunal and Dagathor have the unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods, but they gain these things by actions that mock the gods and misuse divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and the consequences of these ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. So, wisdom guides me. I have failed. I was not the one. Did I not click wisdom guides me? I will answer when I can and with what I know, but the visions of Azure are often obscure for two reasons. One, because the future cannot be known and choices may always be made. Two, because truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, and not to rely on impulse and force. Okay, that's everything from there. Oh, I hadn't talked to you yet. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Anna Teria. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the Tribunate. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple, and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly to my regret. I never believed in the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessings. So, a book and a mace. Star we talk to. You we talk to. Talk to Hortled. Talk to Conan. Talk to Idranok. We did, right? Thought I talked to you already. I failed. I was not the one. Okay, yeah. Talk to you. On? Not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I tell you my story. So we got a spear and a cross out of this one. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. I am over-encumbered. Your spear kinda sucks, dude. Why did that get unequipped? So I can't use. How does it compare? It does not. What happens if I equip these? Oh, okay. Well, I now just have an enchanted levitate. I think that's everything in here. Why am I having trouble finding the way out of a very straightforward cave?